Hey guys, welcome back. Honestly, I didn't really have like a plan for this video or anything, but I actually wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things. I first want to say that I hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving and they're eating lots of food because who doesn't love food, right? Well, today I actually spent like the morning with my boyfriend and my niece and my nephew, and we actually took them out to the movies, and we actually went to go see that new movie that just came out that's called Coco, and I honestly really recommend it because it was just like oh my god, it was the cutest movie ever, and it just has like a really good story behind it, and I honestly recommend it, so definitely check that out. But the really cool thing is that I was like such a little kid when I went to the movies. Like, I was looking at their menu to see what kind of like snacks they had and everything, and I saw that they freaking had Oreo churros, and I just about died because I was like, I've never even heard of that, and I had to try and actually have one right here so I can show you guys like what it looks like, and it's just so good. I think I just like found my new favorite like snack or whatever the hell you want to call it, but oh my god, it's just best thing ever, honestly. And look, this is what it looks like. So this is what it looks like, and it's just so good. Like, I'm gonna break it in half. It even like has like that Oreo thing inside. It's just so good. I definitely recommend you guys try that too. So if anybody knows me, they know that like I love to read and like really look into like, you know, investigations and like unsolved mysteries and stuff like that. And I, even when I'm at work, like I work as a front desk, like receptionist type of thing. Sometimes when I'm just like, you know, on downtime or something, I'm literally like sitting there and I'm just like reading stories, watching videos, and it's just like, it's just so something that interests me, I guess, and I just get so into it, and I just start like thinking like, how was this not solved? Like, these people need justice. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I just get so into it. And I remember like even one of my coworkers like tells me all the time, like, you really need to stop, you know, like looking at these stories, because like now you get me into them, and like I want to see what's going on and why didn't they solve this mystery, and like why they haven't been doing investigation and like stuff like that. And I remember I told her, I was like, no, it's just like I get really into them, and like I want to know like all the possibilities, like as to how this could have happened and why it wasn't solved right, and what could they be missing, and just stuff like that. Hold on, I need to drink some water. And okay, like I don't even know what happened. My camera just like stopped recording and then recorded and then stopped recording. I don't know, that was weird. But I just remember like, you know, one time she like actually texted me about this one story that I was really like looking into, and then, you know, just like stuff that they could have missed on as to why, like, you know, this whole thing was like, I guess in the government's hands, and something that they could have possibly done or something. And I just like started getting her into like watching these stories and, you know, getting really into them. And I remember like how I told myself one time, like when this happened to me, I was like, okay, I really need to stop with these stories, because I am just waking up like in the middle of the night, and I'm just freaking out because I'm just like, well, why wasn't this solved? And like, how could they have missed this? And why did this have to happen to this person? Like, why are things like this happening to people? And like, why do people have to be like this? And why do people have to do stuff like this? So I remember like I was passed out one night, and then I just remember like waking up, I think it was like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I was like in sweat. Like, I was in so much sweat, and I was just like thinking to myself, like, why was this like, no, this is a way that it could have happened. And like, just as I just started thinking about a story that I was really like reading into, and that's when I told myself, I'm like, what in the world am I doing? up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning thinking about these things. Like, sometimes I wish like I would have like gone to school to do like detective or just, you know, stuff like that. People who are, you know, that work with cases, that work with just any type of situation that has to do with solving like a case, or, you know, but I just feel like that just would be sometimes a little too much for me. But I just think it was like the craziest thing that I really sat there and I thought about all this stuff, and I told myself, I'm like, what am I doing? And I remember the next, like that day, I think I actually had work, and I told my co-worker about it, and then I told her, I was like, okay, I really need to stop. And I'm not gonna lie, I did stop watching like these videos and like looking into this stuff for like a couple of days, but it's just something that I really like to read, because it just sometimes like it's interesting to read, because you just think about like how crazy, you know, this world is, and you know how many things are actually like happening. And I just think that, you know, it just makes you realize how crazy this world is. And maybe I shouldn't like get too into it, or just like get too into like, you know, how people are in this world nowadays and how crazy it's just been, you know, for the past couple months. But I guess I'm just like really into those type of things sometimes. And I just want to know, like, I guess how is it possible, like how is it possible for some people to get away with murder? How is it possible for stuff to not be solved, and how some people blame it on the government and just stuff like that. And it just like, it breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart to know that stuff like this does happen, you know. And I just feel like, I just thought it was crazy, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Honestly, I just thought it was really crazy how I literally sat there and I was up in like the morning, and I just started thinking about these things. And yeah, I don't know, like I still read stuff and whatnot, but I can't lie, but like it just makes me want to know. It just makes me want to know, I guess, just like how these things can possibly like be possible, I guess. But yeah, that was just like my little like rant and my little kind of story time thing, because I wanted you guys to know like how crazy it was. And I swear, like, my coworkers just like laughed at me, and they told me that I should really stop with these like stories and stuff and whatnot. But that's actually it for this video. I just wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit, and I hope everybody's having a good Thanksgiving. I hope you guys eat, like I said, eat a lot of food, because who doesn't? Seriously, like, who doesn't love food, right? And I hope you guys spend a lot of time with your family. And yeah, that's about it. I really don't have anything planned for Thanksgiving, just because my family actually went to Mexico. They actually left yesterday, like, morning. They actually went to Mexico, and they're gonna be spending Thanksgiving over there, because they actually don't really celebrate any, like, oh, okay, so you guys see this. They actually don't really celebrate any holidays, really. So my mom thought it would be nice to go over there and actually like celebrate it and spend time with family that we have over there. And I actually wasn't able to go, just because I'm that type of person that doesn't really like to ask for a lot of days off of work. Like, it's like months before I ask for days off and stuff like that. So I actually have to work tomorrow in the next couple days. So yeah, I don't really have nothing planned. I'm actually just gonna take a shower and probably go Black Friday shopping, and that's about it, honestly. But yeah, like I said, happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.